up, guys? Welcome to another day, Camp House Barbecue. On today's episode, we're going to be grilling some eland, common eland. There are African game species, an antelope. I think they're the largest antelope game species. We were fortunate enough that our hunter harvested one with us this season, and he left us a couple of pieces of meat behind. So we got the tenderloin. We're going to trim it up. We soaked it in milk overnight. I like to use milk to take out a little bit of that gaminess. I know a lot of people like to use Italian dressing, but I think that overpowers the meat itself too much. But I use milk, and we seasoned it with Uncle Steve's South Texas Red. Man, let me tell you, it came out awesome. So hopefully y'all enjoy this video. We're gonna be cooking a little bit of more exotic meats here and there. We had some hunters give us some of their some meat for us to prepare, so we're gonna be playing around with some exotic meats from the ranch. So we got some zebra meat, we got oryx, we got eland, we got a bunch of different stuff that we're gonna be playing around with on the pit. Maybe some guisados or something like that, you know. Now this is also a recipe could be done with whitetail, with venison or hog backstraps, wild hogs, whatever you want, whatever you have that's exotic meat or wild game. So without further ado, hopefully you'll enjoy this. Y a tirar botes no hay más, guys. Cheers. Alright guys, so what we got here is eland, common eland. These are African antelope species, probably the biggest antelope species there is. And all I did, I had the vacuum sealed. I had a hunter harvest this, and he gave us some of the meat. So I got it's the backstrap, more known as a tenderloin. Like I said, this is a common eland. I will put a picture of the eland here shortly. Like I said, I cleaned it up before I did. All I did was put it in milk. I know a lot of people say Italian dressing, and all I did is plain old milk. Oops, plain old milk, and that's how it takes a little bit of the gaminess away, and just does works to it. I'm gonna dry it up here, get some of that silver skin out, clean it up a little bit. Now I'm recording in a new spot, guys, so bear with me if you hear background noise. That's AC, but I will explain what we're doing. I'm going to take this excess off just to square it off. Get these meat, we'll give it to the dog. You can see right here, I'm going to leave that on there. And my little butcher shop while we were cleaning it up. But all of it, just clean this up a little bit. Took all that on this blade. My big little sharper. Alright. Take that off. A lot of this silver skin, I'm just gonna come right here and hack it off. Back here. This one off. We'll get under here and we'll leave that whole. Take as much of this silver skin as possible. Just get under it. I'm gonna try to start it this way. Go. Now you could do this for venison, any kind of wild game backstrap. Just make sure you take off this silver skin and just follow it back. I'm just using a regular old pocket case knife, just like if we were in the woods. Just hit it up against the silver skin, and you should be alright. Alright. Take that off. This off a little bit. Just squared it up. I'm gonna treat this like a roast, like a prime rib. Big old tenderloin right there. What I'm gonna do here, take this little end out. There you go. Clean piece of meat. Take that out a little bit. Yeah, that silver skin and all that stuff is not very pleasant on the palate. So we got a good steak there. We're gonna go ahead and season it down and we'll get back.
He just turned his ass to us. Ready? You want me to shoot at him? He's hit twice. Where's he going? Right? He hit him twice. He's up there. He's going down. He's falling. He fell. Got him! Shoot, man. Thank God.
Alright guys, we're back. We're going to be using today Uncle Steve's South Texas Red. Come on. If South Texas Red does not go in Camp House barbecue's hands, what else is it good on? But this is Uncle Steve's new shake, South Texas Red. And let me tell you, I've already tried it before. This thing tastes like you're sitting under a mesquite tree, drinking cold beer on your deer lease, deer hunting, or doing, you know, something at the ranch, filling feeders. So we're gonna cover this Eland tenderloin up and to throw it on the smoker. It's got some big flakes, pepper flakes in it. It's gonna be good. Gonna cover it up just like that. No binder, no nothing. Just let it. Put all the sides. Look at that. Gonna be good. Add it in. We're gonna roll it. Put all that good stuff in there. Flakes are pretty good. Alright guys, so we're gonna let this sit for a little bit. I already got Old Lady May fired up, and then we will take this to the pit. Alright, so we just put it on. I got a bag of Kingsford in there and some mesquite smoking down there. We'll check back after a minute. Alright guys, this is about, I'm gonna say 15-20 minutes in. It's not a fast cook. I mean, it's not a long cook. Pretty fast, like a steak. So I'm just gonna give it a little smoke here, and then I'm gonna throw it on the grate on the hot side and sear it up and see what we got. 125, 126. I want to take this about medium rare, but from here I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop it on the grill grate. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. I'm gonna go to the hot one and sear it for a little bit, and we'll check back. Alright, so we're sitting at about 133, 34 in the center. Of course, the edges are always going to be a little higher. But I'm looking for the center right here. Perfect medium rare. I'm going to pull it out. We're going to rest it. Alright guys, get ready for the slide. Alright guys, so we've had it about rested, I'm going to say 45 minutes or so. Ooh, look at that. Boom. That's pretty stuff right there. Look at that. Look at that. Like I said, we took it about 130. I'm gonna say 135, 134 in the center. So I'm just gonna take a cut right out of the center, and let's see what happens. I'm gonna do that with you.
Look at that. Right down the center. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Woo-wee. All right, I'm gonna take some slices out of here. Yeah, here's the other side. Money, money, money. I'm gonna take some slices and see what happens. Woo. Alrighty. Look at those slices. Just a few slices. Draw a little bark around it. Not bad. Not bad at all, guys. It's a little lean, but of course, this is Eland. But I wouldn't cook it past 135 before you rest. Look at that. First time I ever tried this. Let me tell you what, it's not bad. I'm just cutting this bad boy up. That South Texas red has a little pop to it. Wouldn't be South Texas if it didn't have a pop. Yeah. All right, guys. Let me get this finished cut up. I'm gonna get some snacks, and I'll come right back. Alright guys, recap what we did. We got a tenderloin of an eland, common eland from Africa. It's a brought in game, one of our hunters harvested it, and he gave us some meat, so we went and tried it. We seasoned it with South Texas, check it out. With South Texas red from Uncle Steve Shakes. Thank you, Uncle Steve, for sending us this product, and man, it's pretty good. Look at that. Medium rare. We smoked it offset till it reached about 120 degrees. I think it took about 45 minutes to an hour. We were running a little hot, 275 or so. But once we got done, we put it on the grill grates on the hot side, seared it a little bit, brought it up to like 135, and then just let it rest for about 45 minutes. Look at that. Money. Got red hot. Got a good kick. Uncle Steve's red, it's got a kick to it, and it's damn good. It's beer drinking. Boom. So without further ado, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm back. We're in the new little makeshift studio in here. I'll show y'all a little bit as we're going through. I'm still working on it a little bit, but we got our little badgers hanging out. We got our crawfish. We got our Uncle Steve's grill grate. So it should be getting good. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Y a tirar botes, no hay más, guys. Cheers.